we've asked people if they'd like to dial a Niall. Sophie, you're through to the great man.
Hey, Niall. Nice to meet you.
You're the first person to say that. First person.
Hey, Soph, do you have a question?
Yeah, will you sing at my wedding, Niall?
Yeah, 100%. Just send me the address into the show.
Yes.
100%. I'm all down. When are you getting married? In about 10 years?
No, March 2021.
Oh.
So you've got plenty of time to organise your tour around it. No worries.
Fair enough.
Have you done wedding gigs?
Have you met someone, Sophie, or are you just going to block in Niall and then if we build it, they will come?
I am engaged.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah, right. I'll be there.
Have you done any wedding gigs before?
Never done a wedding,
No.
actually. But I have written a song coming up soon that is quite the wedding song. So I'm going to take over.
So you can perform that when you're at Sophie's wedding.
Yeah, I'll send you my prices and we'll talk about it.
What a great opportunity to really send your career in reverse, and we can start taking wedding bookings for you.
Wedding bookings.
Have you done any golf while you've been here? Because you love your golf, don't you?
No, I haven't. I usually play golf here when I'm here all the time, but this time I didn't bring I was too busy, so I didn't bring my golf clubs with me this time.
I think there's like the President's Cup on. I don't know anything about golf.
It's on
but
next month, but I won't be here for that.
No, good
But
chat.
you didn't bring your clubs. You can hire clubs.
Yeah, but I'm too particular.
Well, I was going to ask you what you do for fun because our producer Sonda thinks that not enough people get asked in interviews what they do for fun. She thinks it's a great question. What do you do for fun?
What do you do for fun? Not much, but
that's why it's a horrible question.
Drinking and playing golf. That's about it, really.
It's a great answer.
Hey,
No, not really.
Talia, welcome to Dial with Niall. Do you have a question for Niall?
Hi, it's my birthday today. Would you sing happy birthday?
I'm going to do it in Spanish. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos todos cumpleaños feliz. Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. That was my
How's
Spanish
that,
rendition.
Talia?
Right.
Amazing, thank you.
Even though
Jeez, Talia.
I cannot believe that you're shocked by that or taken aback by it. It was Spanish.
I know, but I'm just impressed. Did you just decide that you weren't yet desirable enough? You weren't the perfect man, so you wanted to add in just an extra little...
Yeah, but I sung it out of tune, so it makes me less desirable.
Are you still on the market?
I am, yeah.
You are? Oh.
Very much so, very much so. Do you hear that? Yeah.
Okay, our phones have gone into meltdown even more. Phoebe, Niall was on the market. Are you interested in having a crack?
Very much so.
Hello, Phoebe.
Hello. How are you, Niall?
I'm good. How you going?
Great.
Do you have a
I was
question
just
for Niall?
wondering, when are you planning on touring Australia?
Good question. I don't know as of now. I just had a meeting with my agent the other day. I'll definitely be here at some point next year. So I'll be. I don't know when I'm going to announce them, but I'll let you know. I'll get your number.
Do you think Lewis Capaldi will be touring with you?
I don't know. He'll probably be on his own tour by then. And he's only coming. He's coming here in January anyway, so you'd be sick of him. So it'll be time for me to come back on my own.
Thanks, Phoebes.
Niall, can you stick around for just another...
45 minutes.
I did want to ask you about touring with Lewis Capaldi and how that friendship struck up, but can you stick around for just a long while longer?
Good 6 months. Yeah, if you can stick around for the next 6 weeks while we go on holiday, that'd be great.
Well, that Lewis Capaldi, he seems like from the outside, very funny, man.
You don't really need to play his music, Buzz. Everybody knows.
Huge jammer.
Buzzy's a huge fan too.
Yeah, I love him.
Is he as funny as he seems on the outside?
Oh, he's exactly what you see is what you get with Lewis. He's the funniest guy I've ever met. He's just, everything that comes out of his mouth is just hilarious. He's a great lad.
Is it fair to say that his voice looks like it doesn't come out of his head?
Yeah, he would say. To be fair, he would say that himself. When I heard his voice, the first time I heard of him, I could see him as well. It was a video on YouTube, so it made sense.
Right. Well, because the first time I saw him on stage, I'm like, who's this dude doing a Lewis Capaldi cover?
He's a great guy, though. He's a super lad, and we were just looking for. We always wanted to do some shows together, so we were trying to find time. Wanted to tour the States together, so we were trying to find time, and he found this 4-week period in April and May, and two of us are going to go on tour around North America. It'd be a great laugh.
How different is it touring with a group, like obviously what you did for many years, and touring on your own?
Obviously, there's less people around.
Yeah.
But I guess it's different. It's so different because everything that we did in the band was just frenzy.
Yeah, right.
You know, everywhere we went, there was thousands outside hotels, and the gigs were massive and all that. So it's kind of nice to kind of scale everything back.
We can organise thousands for you,
Yeah,
if you're
can you?
missing it.
Rentacrowd.com.au.
That's what Donald Trump does. I'm sure we could find some.
No, he doesn't.
You've gone from thousands outside the hotels to now you're sitting in a cupboard and agreeing to do wedding gifts.
Yeah. Oh, sign me up.
I was reading, I don't know if this is true, that you pre-Christmas get all your old mates from school together and do a bit of a pub crawl. Is that right?
Oh,
in
yeah.
your hometown?
Our hometown's got 16,000 people in it. And yeah, it's tiny. But there's 26 pubs in 1 mile. And we just kind of, everyone gets together because we've got people from all over the world. Like I said, I've got mates here.
Yeah.
So most years the boys will get home. And then we've got people living all over Europe and the UK and stuff. And everyone kind of comes home for Christmas because it's like a sin in Ireland if your mother kicked the head off you. So everyone comes home and then we meet up in the same pub and kind of do the little rounds of the town, but we don't make it very far because we just get
And you
pissed.
play games and stuff?
Yeah, there used to be like it's kind of died a death. It was more when we were younger, you would like pick a teammate and then like have a pint in one place, and whoever drank it last had to tie themselves to their mate and walk backwards to the next pub, and that could be 10 pubs deep. So it could take you an hour to get from one door to the next.
Do you ever look back on the drinking games? We used to play one. It was called 40 Ounces of Pain, but we didn't have the proper. But we just tie long necks. We'd gaffer tape them to our hands, and you couldn't take them off until they were both finished.
Which is a disgrace, really, isn't
Well,
it?
we just end up pissing our pants.
That's disgraceful.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot we're on
Why do
radio.
you have to bring it down? Niall didn't.
Forever, Tommy always bringing the tone down, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Carrie, honestly, thank
Yeah.
God you're here.
Oh, God.
This show would be on its knees.
Seriously. Well,
Carrie does the same game, and she's got 3 kids. It's actually way too late.
hey, Talia, did you want to say something to Niall?
Yes. Hi, Niall. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
I just wanted to know what your favourite Aussie snack was.
My favourite Aussie snack. I love a Tim Tam. Gotta say, it's like we have penguins back at home, but there's
What's a penguin?
A penguin's basically a really terrible Tim Tam.
Right.
Is it?
It looks the same. The only good thing about a penguin is if you lift up the wrapper, it's got like a joke. So it's like I'll give you the joke about something about ice and penguins and snowmen and stuff, and then it'll have the answer underneath. And that's the best part about a penguin. Tim Tams are just the shit.
I really want a penguin now.
Yeah, I know.
I know you just said they weren't good, but I want a penguin.
No, you want one for the joke, but Tim Tams are much better.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
Are you a Vegemite convert? I know it's a cliche.
No.
question. Okay.
No,
I'm
good.
sorry.
Next question.
We are going to let you go, but you do.
No,
need
we're going to do one more. We're going to do a game.
Yeah.
One more game before you go.
Games.
Is that okay?
More
You're
games.
going to
Yeah.
enter into a very highly competitive / aggressive world of Tommy and I's after this song. Then we'll let you go. Is that all right?
Right, okay, fair enough.
More coming up with Niall next. How's your music knowledge, Niall? Is it good?
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, I would have
Yeah.
thought. I would have thought one of the biggest musicians in the world would have pretty good music. What
It's
about
all
backwards,
good
though?
until I get it wrong, and then it's not good.
Okay, well, normally Tommy gets to have whoever our guest is
Right.
goes on Tommy's team,
Right,
and I
okay.
feel like it's about
It's a great
time
rule,
I
but-
have some
I'm coming with you.
power, star power.
See you later, Tom.
So it's us
Okay,
against you, and I
okay.
get competitive, and I don't want you
Right.
to leave. So
The good news for you is that you don't have to face off against Carrie's competitiveness. The bad news is that she's not very good at the game. So you've really hitched your ride to a
no,
bad wagon.
I've been winning all year, and we're now even, and this is our last game for the year. So whoever wins this today
Is this 'cause
is
you've
the
got 6
winner of
weeks
the
off?
whole year.
Australian radio.
Hey, no, shut up, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be here for the next 6 weeks.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to play a song in reverse. Your name is your buzzer. You've got to buzz in first, and you've got to tell us the title and artist of the song. It is Niall and Carrie versing Tommy. Here we go with song number 1. No. Oh, Carrie and Niall.
You go
No,
first.
you go. You're the guest.
Someone You Love by Lewis Capaldi.
It is.
I mean, I knew that too.
I feel like you may have stacked this in Niall's favour.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I know this guy. I've heard
All
that
right.
song once this year.
All right, here we go. Niall and Carrie 1, Tommy Neal, his song number 2.
Yeah.
Dancing in the Dark, Whispering.
It is.
Sucks.
Can't start a fire without a spark.
What you meant to do is you meant to buzz in like Carrie usually does, and then
I nearly
just
shouted
sing,
Carrie.
sing the sing the song, so then I get it in forward.
All
motion.
right.
All right, here we go. 2 apiece. Tommy, you need to get this one to stay in the game. Song number 3.
Niall.
Carrie hasn't finished her name once yet.
I know it's Post Malone, but I don't know which one it is.
Da, 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 da.
You better know.
It is!
Does that count as a win, or do I have to face off you separately later in the week?
I know whatever I say now. You just
There is no later of the week. We're going on holidays.
Hey! Congratulations, Niall and Carrie!
Well, thank you for being such a great sport. Come back
course,
next time
yeah.
you're in town. Not in the
Great
next 6 weeks, but yeah, next year sometime.
100%. I'll be back.
And I believe next time we've got you for an hour.
Yeah,